Mm. Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, well, this doesn't work. Well, apparently, our outdoor tabletop works pretty good because Lord knows it rained pretty hard last night, and it still looks pretty good, and it's definitely beating water. I love the mornings. I love waking up, thinking about my Dallas Cowboys, and starting my day, and of course, having my cup of coffee. God, do I love my cup of coffee. Even though you Atlanta Falcon fans don't believe in me having my coffee in the morning, I'm going to have it. Mm. But thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally doesn't work. And welcome to today's edition of Don't Sleep on the Dallas Cowboys, where you literally cannot sleep on the Dallas Cowboys because things happen late at night, middle of the night, first thing in the morning. So you want to be up to speed on all of the happenings with our team. Well, here's the good news. It's been real quiet. I'm hoping I'm not jinxing it, but the team seems to be focused. OTAs are done. And come Tuesday, we have our 3 days of minicamp. It'll be interesting to see if Zach Martin actually works out, if they're working on that contract for him or not. We still haven't heard if the Cowboys are doing anything as far as a long-term deal with DeMarcus Lawrence, and I'm thinking that they probably are okay going into the season with him under the franchise tag. I'll actually go into that later on because Cowboys, it seems, have been bitten by some long-term contracts in the past, which is part of the problems that we are still dealing with even going into this season. But we'll go into that in another video. But interestingly enough, the running backs coach, Gary Brown, on being asked about Zeke Elliott, if the lack of Jason Witten as well as Des Bryant being gone, if that puts an undue burden on Zeke Elliott. And he basically said, Zeke, just go out and do what you do, and everything else will be okay. I believe, one, Zeke Elliott, of course, is key. So, just like Todd Gurley was key for the Rams last year. Todd Gurley made Jared Goff's job a hell of a lot easier and made him have more opportunities. And last season, even beyond the 6-game suspension, the first half of the season, first couple of games, Zeke Elliott was averaging under 4 yards a carry. In fact, in the Denver game, he only rushed for 13 yards. And the Cowboys, I believe, were truly reliant on God, I'm stuck on Zeke Elliott. They were truly built around running the ball, and I believe the team was lost without him being able to run the ball. I believe Zeke Elliott was lost worrying about the whole case and all that. But I believe that he is coming back with a vengeance. I believe he's going to have an extremely big year. I'm hoping not 2,000 yards, and I've told you guys why I hope he doesn't get 2,000 yards, because once running backs hit that peak, 9 times out of 10, their career goes downhill from there. And I want to keep Zeke Elliott for the long haul. I want him to be like Emmitt Smith, enough to win consistently year after year after year without killing the man. You don't want him to burn out like Terrell Davis. I want him to see multiple Super Bowls. But I think with Connor Williams inserted in the line, with Lyle Collins at tackle 2 years in a row, a healthy Tyron Smith, there's no reason why this team won't get back on track on really being dominant and running the ball. And if our coaching staff gets just a little bit more creative, just a little bit, and I believe they're doing that because the mystery and the enigma of Trayvon Austin. We haven't had a running back that's great out of the backfield as far as catching passes since Lance Dunbar showed some flashes. Now, we had Rod Smith, who ran the ball really well. He's not a bad pass catcher. Still kind of young. Still needs some more work and stuff. But now you've got a guy who may become like an X factor, you know, a guy that you don't know what to think. You get pounded by the Rock with Zeke Elliott. You get that big ass offensive line pounding and pushing on you and running right up the middle. You get teams that are now putting 8 men in the box trying to stop you. You end up rolling Dak Prescott out, bootlegging. You end up putting in a Trayvon Austin, who's going to be coming out of the backfield and running around. These guys that have been physically pounded on now have to sprint. And when you've been pounded on and you're having to sprint and try and chase people, it's a killer. It truly is. So I think Zeke Elliott is going to be okay. Now, Tuesday is a big day, not only for us for minicamp, see what Zach Martin does, but as well as the Seattle Seahawks. Over the last couple of days, we've seen a lot of videos on Instagram of Earl Thomas working out. In fact, let's go look at a couple. Yeah, he's in shape. He's working out. He's ready to go. But yet, as I go through Twitter, go through Instagram, he doesn't say anything about Seattle. In fact, you have to go back to a November 6th post to even see him in Seattle Seahawks gear. Bobby Wagner says he's not going to hold out, or he hopes that he's not going to hold out, and he hopes to see him there. Pete Carroll says he expects to see him there in workouts. Water's dripping off the trees right now. It's not actually raining. But the question is, will he? We have heard nothing from Earl Thomas saying that he's going to be there. I, for one, can't wait to see what happens. Well, guys, it's Sunday. Hope you guys make this a great day. Make sure you let people know how you feel about them. And try and do something to be productive. I got some more work to do out here for the man cave. But I got to tell you, every bit of work that I put into it, coming out here first thing in the morning where it's still kind of cool, having a cup of coffee, or being out here at night just to have my thoughts, it's been worth it. So find your thing. Find your place where you can go and just be you. Because if you don't have a chance just to kick back, relax, and think, you will go crazy. I'm Mark Holmes. It's CowboyJobu, and I'll see you soon.
This is gonna make me cry.
He doesn't eat spicy food. I do not eat spicy food.
But how's the taste though?
That's bomb. It's good.
Chicken texture, man.
But you still eat them, huh? Even though they're that hot.
It's the pain from the spiciness and the love from the.
They're good. They're really good. I need a beer though.
I got some over here in the cooler, my man.
I'm not trying it because I'm free-fries.
Oh, I'm doing it. Dang it.
Oh, just grab my man a beer out of here.
Can I get a beer?
Yeah, I'm distributing beer.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
I'll take it.
oh, there you go. You lucked out. One last beer. Oh.
I mean,
You can handle it. They're hot.
not bad, yeah.
All right, man. Thanks. All right, no problem. Damn.
I gotta open it with something. Goddamn it.
Here, let me. There we go. Oh, that's it.